Much better. You MH2 deck. Definitely gonna ice them here. You commentating on I'd rather watch paint dry. And that's pretty much all playing Rhinos is. But I'm here. I'm here to suffer. Yeah, I feel like I've been, you know, commentating less. Just kind of been chilling, playing games. Talking all day, like, takes it out of you. I think I'm gonna wait for them to, like, tap a little bit lower, maybe. I don't know, it might be a bad idea. Could go very wrong. Oop. Archmage's Charm counter. No, they're gonna untap and face down 10 power, so they're probably not gonna be very happy about that. Yeah, I might not be here tomorrow. Who knows? Only time will tell. As long as they don't verdict me, then we're chilling. They're gonna verdict me. Not very cash money of you. Draw another Cascade spell, please. Cascade. Yay. Very skillful. $733.65 times 2. 2 years of everyday streaming. We're already done 365, so I'll just be continuing on to the 730. Well, this is a tragedy. Can't even attack profitably into the hall. Fuck you and your chalices. Shark Typhoon. Oh. Yeah, I've lost this game. This matchup seems abysmal. Oh, they have Solitude, so, you know, that's a step in the right direction. What Scam's bad matchup? Hammer. Dunked on by Hammer. Murktid's pretty even. Creativity's probably a little bit favored. Jeskai Breach doesn't seem like a very good matchup yet until I figure out how to, like, board against it exactly. You have bested me. Look at that. They have Planeswalkers that don't just minus, they can also plus. Weird. Weird. Gonna need these for Chalice. They said the perfect deck doesn't exist, but here we are. 0, 3, 5, or 4, 5. Sickos. Would Gush be too good? Yes, it would be very degenerate. Can't wait for Prowess to, you know, float 2 mana, gush their steam vents back to their hand, and then murder me. How was that? Sound like an audio glitch. I don't know what Pulverize does. Sacrifice 2 mountains instead of paying for it. Destroy artifacts. That's just not a healthy card. Like, why? Why would you want that in a format? Question is, why do you want more free spells in this format? Should be getting less free spells in this format, not more. But let's add cards that promote fair and interactive gameplay, like Baleful Strix. That's a fantastic addition to Modern that we're never gonna get. And other fair and interactive gameplay, like Initiative. What decks would you play Baleful Strix in? All of them. I would be brewing up shitty Baleful Strix decks all day. Ice Fang fucking sucks. Ice Fang is not Baleful Strix. You have to play stupid blue-green, which is a bad color combination in Modern. Just give me a stupid 1/1 that can kill a Murktide. That's all I want. I guarantee you Baleful Strix would not be very good, but I would love it. I would play the shit out of that card. Yep, Jace is going to be the last one. Whatever the last card in hand is. Why is it not 10 power? Might be Verdict. Highly doubt it, but it might be. Yeah, they did not want me to have that Borrower. They spewed so hard just to get rid of that Borrower for no reason. Fairy. Get rid of a Rhino. I guess I should just waited for double white and hard casted the Solitude, but what do I know? Got by their own mana base. What a beautiful modern hand I have here. That blank. Are you about to say something incredibly cap? Well, I suspend Footfalls because I want to leave up double Mystical Dispute. So I'm going to lose it to Fairy if I don't. You let them correct it by taking it back and taking up Ren first? I don't know, it's F and M probably. Well, please no Verdict. Yeah, sounds about right. Disputing was a spew. I mean, they had no double blue for second counterspell. They did exactly Dovin's veto. No, I didn't bring in Endurance. I don't know, I kind of disagree, because if I just go for the Teferi and then I have like Force Negation, seems fine. I end up having 3 Teferis. Maybe I shouldn't have forced the big Teferi, but it's just going to draw them into more Teferis, so I don't know. That matchup is incredibly difficult. Between the Chalices, the Teferis, and Supreme Verdicts, it's a lot to work through. Let's see what's in the weekend challenges that we can play after this. Scam, control, scam, hammer, Murktide, amulet, 4-color rhinos, GDS. I shouldn't keep this. I'm gonna keep it though. Murktide, mono blue. Is it prowess? Is it prowess? It's just crushing. Yes, best draw. Archmage Charm. Someone blue green. Huh. There's really nothing interesting in the top tables of these tournaments. It's a shame. I was hoping for at least some spice. Prowess died when Modern Horizon. Prowess is insane right now. Prowess is probably as good as it's been. I was getting stormed on. Relay. I think I have died. They go DRC, land, Manamorphose, Bobble, Underworld Breach, Ritual. Yeah, I think I died. They didn't cast Breach? What? Maybe they just weren't supposed to cast DRC and just go straight. I don't know. I guess they must have just not hit a ritual. I feel like just breaching for a bajillion baubles. Probably better than grape shotting me. Yeah, they didn't try hard enough. That's the main issue. Yeah, they're playing Storm. That red-green Storm deck that Caleb Shearer's been working on. I just killed this. No. They did that in the wrong order. I hit a breach. I'm dead next turn. I was like, if I had Force of Negation. This Borrower is just terrible. He's scary. I don't know what that like. That small audio hiccup was. It's the second time I've heard it listening to the soundtrack. Leyline seems kind of bad in this matchup, to be honest. I'm not gonna play Leyline. I'll play one. Nah, I should play Brazen. I'd beat a Leyline. They have empty. They have Shatterstorm. Assuming they're playing the Caleb Shearer build. Brazil Borrower. Hopefully they fetch so I can ice them. Would love to ice you. They did not. I see they too are fans of the Dingo Keep. Breeding pool. Red, green. Sure. Maybe I want to cast 2 red spells in the same turn though. Rhinos. Bolt me. Okay. Been bolted. I've been bolted. Why are these rhinos flickering? Moto, please. Stop flickering my rhinos. Why just force this? Can I ever win? I don't think so. I'm just gonna force this. Dinos will be banned, true. Those stupid dinos. Damn, my hands are cold. It's time for the bean. Oh, the bean's very broken. Goodbye, bean. We're about to get dunked on. About to get dunked on. Ah, shun. Appreciate you. Thank you for the prime. Welcome back for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. First we dunk donuts, then we dunk dingo. Dunkin' Donuts sucks. That's right. I said it. Dunkin' Donuts, not good. Maybe we should not have gotten the forest. Oh well. Didn't matter. In the US, Dunkin' isn't good. In Europe, it's delicious. I don't know about any fast food chains in Europe, but I hear that they're usually better than America. True, Papega streamer. America's test kitchen rated Dunkin' Donuts coffee as the best commercially roasted coffee in the US. It's not good. It's terrible. I like Starbucks more. Personally. Japan has awful coffee. What Japanese shops did you go to that had awful coffee? Hit Fire with their Daves. Mom and Pop. Likely ban evader. True. Very likely ban evader. Curry was everywhere in Japan. Did you go to Koko Ichibanya by chance? What's a ban evader? I'll give you one guess. You did not? I heard it's like McDonald's over there. Whatever equivalency. I guess you're gonna make me pitch Fury then. How prevalent was McDonald's? Did you see McDonald's like all the time? Moss Burger? You frequently in the big cities? That makes sense. Had a lot of KFC. Did you try the KFC there? Powder B. What are you waiting for? Do it. You did. You hated it, but you hate KFC here. I also hate KFC. KFC's just So mid. So incredibly mid. I hear the KFC in EU is fantastic. That's why I'm so curious to visit the EU, because I hear all of their food places are really good. All the time. There's a ramen place on every corner and they were all great. Menu's different. Ice might be kind of good here. Ice the Tide. Ooh, piece of candy. I should have played land. Because they could counter this. I guess that's fine. If they do counter this, not that big of a deal. It's kind of a big deal, actually. Please don't counter this. Living in EU, but been to the US several times, to me, the biggest difference is the quality of the breakfast. Like an outstanding Australian breakfast menu compared to waffles and bad coffee. And almost for the same price, Great Britain conquered the world in search of spices. And chose to use none of them in their cooking. Hilarious. Must have a bolt. Scoop. Ah, Rhinos. Doing it again. I don't think Fury's that good against them. I'll leave like 2 in. Brazy's pretty good. Force of Negation can go. Well, I'll leave like 2. Yeah, Trim Archmage's Charm too. Go 3. I'm actually just gonna cut Fury. Most important meal of the day, breakfast, and found a way to explain why they were healthy for skipping it. I like almost never eat breakfast. I never have though. Maybe this is why I'm so papega. Maybe this is why I keep one-landers. I should just have coffee for breakfast. If I even do. That was an ad slogan. Yeah, I believe that. I just feel like kind of shitty if I eat like a large breakfast. For the rest of the day, I'm just like, ugh, don't want to do anything. You know what? Another reason, now that I think about it, that I never ate breakfast was because I'd always have gym or like PE as my first class every time. And then I would never want to eat breakfast because they would always have us run right when we got to school. If I ate breakfast and then ran, I would just like feel like shit. Yeah, early gym was the fucking worst. I also hated, yeah, gym class in general is just. Or we can make them run for an hour. I always thought the whole fitness testing thing was so dumb. They never did anything. It's like, alright, it's time for the fitness test. It's like, what happens if you fail? Nothing. If you don't run a 10-minute mile, you failed the fitness test. It's like, okay, well, that's cool, I guess. Gross. That never made any sense to me. You need to be able to do 5 pull-ups. It's like, I can't. Nothing happens if you fail anything at all. Technically correct. I agree it's important to be fit, but I just don't understand the whole premise of the fitness testing. Didn't do anything. Instead of like PE being like go run a mile, I feel like if it was, you know, how to bench. I never learned how to bench in school. It just wasn't a thing. I had to learn that after school. I'm just dead. I can't win. Feels bad, man. No, I did not have weight training. Was the Verdict on the Breach Control deck one of the worst decks I've ever played? The Edge. I don't mind going to the gym, but waking up and then just like doing gym class and then having to go sit there for another like 7 hours was miserable. If I gym, I just like immediately go home and take a shower and I just chillax. It's not like, oh, time to go sit there and learn while you are sweating and miserable. The soundtrack actually ended up being pretty good. I'm gonna save this one. I enjoyed the Journey soundtrack. It was quite the journey. I definitely can't read that esports Stein. The Leslie Nielsen badge. What does that even mean? I'm gonna Google this. R/jokes. I like how I Google it. The first thing I see is R/jokes. A building with a bunch of kids. Oh, that was a wonderful journey. I definitely have a fluster. Gotta just wait for them to do something. I don't know. Tap out. Do it. Tap out. Yeah, they're probably pretty sad about that. Alright, so might as well untap Jam Rhinos. Ooh. That was a good turn. Very good turn for me. Probably have EE though. Or not. No EE. Just dead. Damn, it is cold. Holy shit. Very windy. It's time to turn the fan off. Edge. I think should be anyways. As they try to heat endurance and high roll. Goes to 2. I don't think I'm gonna play anymore and doing explosives, so I'm just gonna pass. I could have like suspended this maybe. I could also mystical dispute something. Could mystical dispute like an explosives or whatever. Big change is gonna be a new card type to replace planeswalkers like legendary creature-ish. I don't know anything about that. I do have to make thumbnails though. That's what I do have to do. 11 hours to go. The whole week is subathon, and Hotashi dodged me the whole time. Unbelievable. Hotashi! I probably shouldn't have kept this. I'm gonna force this. I don't care that much. Yes, I do. I shouldn't have kept this hand. I should have mulligan. This hand's not good. Just like autopiloting. Thinking about how Hotashi dodged me for an entire week. We have a score to settle, Hotashi. He didn't want to bully me, I would have 100% gone to the tiebreaker game, I think. Yeah, it's Rock Cascader. No problem. Not a problem. Next turn. This is the most tranquil music I've ever heard. It's got to be up there. I wouldn't get too invested in speculating about future mechanics. Also, it turns out that that one Elspeth that was leaked on Reddit ended up being fake. Or not Elspeth, Elish Norn. Somebody leaked like a 3-mana Elish Norn and like a 2-mana black-green Wren. I think both of those ended up being fake, or they're just not out yet, and they're in a different set. I don't think I can beat these. It looks semi-convincing, but only semi. I already think they're releasing too much Commander product. It's really hurting Legacy, but they don't care about Legacy, obviously. I've only drawn lands, so that might be a problem. Only drawn lands, huh? I would fix it, but they're not going to do that because they just don't care about Legacy. Don't really put much effort into Standard either. Hey, Meta. Thanks for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Does that do anything for me? Not really. Standard has always sucked. I disagree. I think back in Return to Ravnica, Standard was very good. Konstantar Kiri Return to Ravnica, Standard was very popular. And right around Kaladesh, they really fucked it up. Right around Kaladesh, they made a bunch of broken artifacts at the stupid energy mechanic. I hated Kaladesh. Not bouncing the Goyf does anything for me. I just tried RTR. Best Standard, hands down. I got into Magic a little bit too late for Innistrad. Just a little bit too late. Missed it by like 6 months. Maybe a year. I hope they do this Lord of the Rings set justice. And they just don't turn this into Modern Horizons 3. But I have very little faith. I don't want Brazens. I feel like they're going to do one of two things with the Lord of the Rings set. They're either going to put a bunch of broken cards in it, or just everything's going to be unplayable. One of the two. There's going to be like cool new modern set, and it's just going to be like Walking Dead style cards, or, you know, collab style cards that are just going to be unplayable. I think the vehicle, the whole design of vehicles was one of the biggest flops. What are some of the worst mechanics that they've made recently? Off the top of my head, I can think about Energy was a really bad mechanic. Mutate was terrible. Day-Night being a universal effect was terrible. Man, they really hit it out of the park recently. What's up, Dark? Mutate takes the cake. Companion, terrible. Or the Spark. Yup. Pretty much everything in that set. I really like Flipwalkers in Magic Origins. I thought Flipwalkers were really cool. Adventure's not that bad of a mechanic. Oh yeah, initiative. Put that on the list. Clues weren't that bad. Food's whatever. What's up, Burnt? Down to our final 11. Maybe. How about no? Horsemanship. I think escape could have been a cool mechanic, but it ended up just being incredibly flawed. I think they were so close with the escape mechanic being cool, then they botched it. Oh, the learn mechanic. Pretty dumb. Hated the learn mechanic. I'm gonna run it out for the 411? Probably not. I think I would pass out before then. Ugh, terrible hand. Yeah, I've decided how many days I'm gonna take off, and I'm definitely gonna take off a few once this is over, assuming we don't hit the 2000, which seems highly unlikely at that point. At this point, Yerp. Snowballs this. Just saying, seems unlikely. You're glad the beard survived? The beard did survive. I'm supposed to take this. I didn't make a token. In today's video, we're gonna shave a dingo. I gave this random streamer $50,000. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this to keep the pressure off of me. I should heat their own thingy. Eat your own card. Fluster. Ooh. By the way, chat, to give you an Elden Ring update, I have beaten Godric, and now I'm still running around the castle still. Just as a non-Elden Ring watcher update, if you were curious. Took me like 20 tries to beat Godric. Eat your own thing, sure. It won't let me have their DRC. Was it quote 64, I think? 64. Godric kinda easy. That was me before getting him into phase 2. When phase 2 happened, Godric got significantly harder. Cascade spell. You're not a cascade spell. Just disappointment. You're woefully underprepared, me too. I hadn't upgraded my weapon before that fight. That fight made me upgrade my weapon. Goiferson. I need to draw some Rhinos now, please. Chrome of Rhino. No more Otawaras, no more lands. Just Rhino. You're not Rhino? My keyboard died. I was like, why is my hotkey not working? There. Cool. Shardless Agent. What a good draw. Ooh. There's those Rhinos I was looking for. Probably have EE in hand. I think they for sure have EE. Heat a Rhino, you got it. I guess they don't have EE. They might have second Goif. Goif is actually a problem for Rhinos, which is hilarious. At least Temur Rhinos, we have no answers to Goif. 5-color Rhinos just goes like, you know, Solitude or Leyline Binding, whatever. It's just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, I kind of figured. I think we're dead. Think we are dead. Lockbound Shardless. That was probably better, yeah. I don't think we're winning this game either way. I can't beat 2 Goifs in an EE. Too much. Too much. Even with the endurance, it's like my graveyard still has 4 or 5 card types. I think it was 5. After they killed my Shardless Agent. No, I didn't shrink it enough. I had creature, instant, sorcery, land, so that's 4. They kill Shardless Agent, becomes 5/6. Probably not tide shape. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Keep. What are they playing? Let's bring to Lightscape Shifts, I guess. Steam Vents time. Steam Vents. The fairy's kind of fucked up. Guess I'm gonna need those. Probably drop these though. But taking control of Wizard to send a message. Just never beating it to fairy. It's just Rhinos things. Just Rhinos things. I think after this chat, I'm going to make my thumbnails and then take a break to eat lunch. Need some energy. So I'm running on empty right now. Need some food. When I come back, I'll probably play like Blue-Red Prowess or something. Try that winning list. John Yawgmoth. Man, I hate MTG Goldfish deck names. It's like John Yawgmoth. I click on it, it's just a Magus the Moon in the sideboard. Jund Control. It's just Jund Saga. Classic. Jund Combo. Let's click on Jund Combo. It's Boomer Jund. Nope, it's Jund Saga again. His decklist names are terrible. So is his hand. There's an end board. The end is near. The end is near. You see Rhino should play Ren in 6? True. Imagine I ran on 2. Then Violent Outburst do another Ren. Be kind of sweet. You'd be more sad or glad. It'll be bittersweet. I know, like, the first day I'm gonna take off, it's just gonna be weird to wake up and not stream. It's gonna feel wrong. Will I be sad or glad? Yes. Yeah, it's day 10. Yeah, just talking to myself as if Twitch chat were here. I just know I'm definitely not gonna play any Magic during that time. Battlegrounds patch tomorrow. I really don't like Battlegrounds. I really don't. Battlegrounds is incredibly boring to me. Hey, Godman God, thank you for the tier 1 converted from a prime. Appreciate that. Thank you. Battlegrounds doesn't like me. Good. Does my hand hurt? My wrist hurts a little bit. I'm trying to stretch it more. I clicked on the Triome! The Triome! Oh my god. How did it register that as the Wooded Foothills? Yeah, you're probably right, Burnt. I just haven't gotten around to getting them. Did you change my name to the Loathsome Tum Eater yet? I'm about to go check. What are you good for, Jeremy? What are you good for? Yes, that's exactly what I want. The whole Flusterstorm. Why? They did miss a land drop, which is interesting. Makes me not want to kill that thing yet. Sure. I guess I can safely Fury because I have this Force of Negation. Up Jason. Yeah, okay, Ren. Only 10 hours, Sedge. Feels bad, man. I don't care about this Ren. This Ren's whatever. Much rather just dunk on them. Come back here so I can dunk on you. Yeah, 5 fell off from the previous month. Killing me. Frank. Ah. Thanks for dropping the 5, Frank. Back up to 1269 we go. Let me know if you have another dono deck, Frank. You fix blue. Alright. We can play more blue. Veil of Summer. How about Force of Negation? Minskimbu. So that's like, how much Minskimbu nowadays?
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.